Okay, just waiting for it to go live on YouTube and then we'll get started. Okay, welcome and happy new year, everybody. 2023 is going to be a great year. I can feel it in my water. Okay, so we're just going to give it one more minute and then we're going to get started because we're right at the top of the hour, so we can get going anyway. So today, I want to concentrate a little bit on the Guardian zones. Hey, Matty, how are you? Not heard from you for quite a while. So I do notice actually a couple of the people on the apprenticeship course that started this week is in the room. I think I've marked their homework. No, 3 now. 3 on the apprenticeship course is in the room. That's good. Hey, Martha. Okay. So today I'm going to be here to support you and answer questions on particular indicators. But first of all, I really want to go through the Guardian zones. Now, the logic behind this is so complex. At the moment, we will not be able to get it on TradingView. Okay. Now, it's not to say it won't happen in the future. It could happen in 3 months. Right now, the code that TradingView use cannot cope with the complex logic that we have with this. Now, the Guardian zones is multi-time frame support and resistance zones that are live. So it's decision points that institutional traders make on more than one occasion, more than 2 occasions, within a certain percentage of price on multiple time frames. But if they do not use them for a while and it blows through them, the software takes it off automatically, so they're no longer relevant, and it's constantly updating on those multiple time frames. So you have the current time frame, and this time frame on HG at the moment is Unirenko 135, very fast time frame. Then the 15, the 30, the 60, the daily and the weekly. Now, you have to be quite sensible. If you're trading on a scalping time frame, you don't need the weekly, the daily, and the 60-minute zones, really. Okay, let's be honest, guys. It's just too much. If I put them on the chart now, you'll see the 60 converges with the 30s anyway. Okay, but it's just too big a time frame when you're trading on a really small time frame. When you're scalping, daily zones or weekly zones, you probably won't see them there at the moment. But this is the roller coaster on HG. This was yesterday at certain times. So from about 9 a.m. when the oil pit opens for about an hour, hour and a half. Now, and then I'm going to go through to today, and it repeats itself again, and it trades between the zones. Okay, it's hot snot, guys. It took 8 months to develop. The logic is very clever. So remember, the teachings of me for years now has been you don't short into support and you don't go long into resistance. You have to have enough fresh air, risk to reward to the next zone. So you need fresh air. You need, lots of ways to, lots of fresh air. So you've got room to move. Okay. So I'm going to go through a couple of these trades, and this is on the automated strategy builder for the roller coaster. So these were trades. So if you're trading this manually, we've got 15 and 30-minute zones all up there. That's strong resistance. Okay, we've got a 30-minute zone. I know that's because it's green. Okay, cyan is 15. Okay, and then the current time frame is yellow, but that's not on at the moment because guess what? This is yesterday. There's no zones from yesterday. I can put those on, but they're not really relevant right now. Okay, so when I put those on, you can see these amber zones here are the ones for that current time frame. Just get rid of those a second. So we get a signal. The thing to do is I mean, I can see that's over 1-to-1. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to actually look at that. So to work out, we use the fib extension tool, stop, entry, move that along out the way. And let's just go and put on my template that I have, risk to reward 2, click apply. And we can see 1-to-2 is there. So that's about 1-to-4, loads of fresh air. And that's what we need. We don't want to be going into trouble. The whole idea of these guardian zones are to keep you safe. It doesn't matter which signal software that you are using, you need to have fresh air. As if you haven't got support and resistance zones on your chart, you could find yourself into trouble, because any signal generating software, and this is a roller coaster, for example, has a certain set of rules. Those rules could be met, but it doesn't recognize where there's recent and live support and resistance zones that have been tested recently. So this again is very, very important. So we can see this move here, great move, and look, it hit the 15-minute zone. Then we got a short. We've got loads of fresh air, and look at that monster short back down into the support zone here. We get another short at this point. The risk reward isn't bad, but it's not fantastic. Let's just measure it just to be on the safe side here. Okay, there's the stop, there's the entry. That's about 1-to-1.6. It's pretty good. Okay, let's go to here, template, load, or apply. Okay, so a 1-to-1.6. So you would take that trade. Okay, as it turns out, it's break even. It comes back up to test this zone again. You're starting to understand the behavior here. This is really, now it was support, now it's resistance. We get another short signal, similar risk to reward. We go for it. This time it's a winner tofu dinner. Okay, comes back down. We then get a return leg. We don't take the long. Look at the risk reward into that resistance. No bueno. Okay, same long here, same long here. Then the auto trader stops trading at 11:45. We fast forward to today. Okay, let's just go back to the live trades. Okay, 9:01. Okay, so right now, let's take off the 30. Clean up the chart a little bit here, because if you see the 30 here, it actually covers all of the price action. It's a zone you shouldn't be using today. Okay, simple. Still got the 15, still got the current time frame. We get a long signal, we go long, little bit of a winner. We get a short here, a lot of fresh air down below, little bit of a winner. There's the next 15-minute support there. We get a long, no risk to reward to that 15-minute time frame. We don't take the trade, and guess what? It fails. Okay. We get a short, lots of fresh air, risk reward here is probably 1-to-2, 1-to-2, 1-to-3. Take the trade, winner, takes out the trading stop. We get a long on the roller coaster. Lots of fresh air to the 15-minute time frame, goes long, winner, tofu dinner. We get a short, lots of fresh air down to the 15-minute. Winner, tofu dinner. Yeah, there's no configuration whatsoever, Vic. You subscribe, and I'll put the subscription thingy-me-bob in here. You load up the zip file, it's $50 a month, and we give you access, and boom, goes on your chart. Okay, really simple. Another winner here. We don't go short here, guys. Look, we're shorting into support. Don't take it. We're shorting into support. Don't take it. Long is a good, lots of fresh air, break even. It happens. Short here, risk reward 1-to-1 to this current time frame, this new zone that's been formed. We take it, small winner. We take the long, lots of fresh air. Look how this short-term support now here is forming. This is why this amber zone is now printing. Take the long, it was a winner. Short, we don't short into support. We don't short into support. And this is where we are right now. But again, look, the auto trader has stopped trading at 11.45 purely because when I've actually worked out and done the optimization for this, it's between 9 and 11.45 a.m. on this particular time frame. But again, if that starts to give us some losing trades, I stop it and re-optimize. But the main thing about this is I just wanted to show you, this is an ultra fast time frame, this one, okay? Especially when the market opens. This trade here, look, for example, this is already a winner, this short, okay? It's not in the right time of day for the auto trader, but there's a lot of fresh air and we would take that trade, okay? Now, we are going to now move away from those auto traders and we're going to set up a chart for an instrument that I've not set it up for at all. So we're going to go blind, okay? So I'm going to open a new chart set. I'm going to select, let's have a look at futures here. ZN, okay, bonds. I'm going to put it on probably with that sort of instrument, 10-minute. The main thing is for the Guardian zones is we need it on bars and we need a minimum of 2001 bars. So the logic will work. Okay, very, very simple. Click OK, it's going to start up the thing. Now, I'll tell you what's here is I've got loads of indicators on there which will slow it down because on NinjaTrader I always start it with the manager, harmonics, session ranges and things. So I might take some of those off to begin with. So I'm leave the xBrat, I'll go on, leave the manager on, and remove the harmonics, remove the session ranges. And then if I go to the xBrat folder, I can see xBrat Guardian zones. I am going to double click on there. It's already on, click apply, and now it needs to do its calculations. So we'll let it run. Okay, so you'll see, first of all, these come up. So we're on the 10-minute Heiken hash sheet. That's that one. 15, 30, 60, daily, weekly. So if we just zoom out a little bit here, we can see we have lots of 60 minutes. If I just unclick weekly, none will go. Okay, because I'm only on the 10-minute. Daily, none. 60-minute, they all disappear. Okay, so let's leave the 60 on, and I think we're good to go. So the idea is that's all done. It's all relevant, and it's relevant right now. Okay, that's how quick it worked it out. Okay, if zones are not tested within N bars, N percentage price points, or that sort of thing, there's a lot of logic behind it, it will disappear. Okay, we can, for example, now if I go to just the 15-minute, you can see now, look, I've changed time frames, but it says only 257 bars are loaded. You need at least 2000. So we right click, we go to data series, we click bars, go to 2001, click apply, and it'll work out those Guardian zones on the 15-minute time frame. Now, remember, it went up No, so Vic, the automated strategy builders, you will get a bootcamp link, and you will follow the bootcamp. Okay. The Guardian zones work straight out the box. The automated strategy builders, for example, if you take the enterprise membership, which is $499 a month, you get all three automated strategy builders: the roller coaster, the range breakouts, the xBrat algo, and then Federico runs that. You will be part of the WhatsApp group, and you will get the pre-built ones that are continually optimized and redone. Okay, so a lot that helps you learn. If you just get one of them as a sophisticated trader, you need to develop and build the strategies yourself with a strategy builder. Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood there, but you will need the Guardian zones for any trading that you do. Let me put in the link for the ASBs. So we call them automated strategy builders. There is no such thing, and I don't care what anybody says, as totally automated bots that come out the box and make you millions of dollars, okay? Because things will need optimization, okay? And then they will need re-optimization when things start to go off kilter. So what we did, and I'll bring that over right now, just to cover that before we go on. So I'm going to put that link in here. So automated, sophisticated traders, build your own. Yeah, you can choose $299 a month for the range breakout, or $299 for the xBrat roller coaster, or the xBrat algo. Okay, or for $499, you get all three and you get help. Okay, you get help from Federico, who's been there from day one. He runs the WhatsApp group. He runs the he has like a Google Drive where the XML files, the template files for all of the strategies that we're running at the moment are there. You load them up, you get help, and you run them. And if for some reason there's FOMC one day and he says, right, switch them all off, you'll get told that on the WhatsApp group. So there's a video for each one, how each one's works, and then there on that link. And again, if you go through here, you'll see the enterprise membership is all free for the sophisticated trader, and you can go ahead and subscribe there. Okay. I would advise, if you are not a sophisticated trader, especially on futures, and you're unsure how to build your strategies with the xBrat algo or the range breakout or the roller coaster, join the enterprise membership to begin with, because you will get a lot of help. You will get templates for each individual one. Okay. And I will go through that in a minute, and I'll download one of the templates and we'll set it up, and you'll see the performance report. So again, this is ZM. You can see here now on the 15-minute, you don't see any blue. So these are the current 15-minute time frame support and resistance zones, because we're on the 15-minute. Yeah. So the next one up is the 30, these greens here. And then we have the 60-minute, which is the purple. Okay. You will see there are some current time frame ones as well overlapping the first. This convergence means really, really strong. So that's convergence of multiple time frames, which are, the very, very, very strong support and resistance zones. You can see these are very, very sticky zones. Yeah, very sticky zones. And we can also go, to be honest, this is the wrong instrument. We'll change instruments. We'll probably stick to futures, I think. Go YM. Let's go 3-minute. Oh, we need to go 3-minute Hypothetical if we've got the roller coaster on there. Sorry, the xBrat algo, data series, Hypothetical, 3-minute. Probably quite, for a day like today, it's probably not good to trade anyway because it's FOMC. So that's going to go away and start calculating. So what I'm going to do is I am going to All right. Okay, that's done. Yeah. So as you can see here, today on the 3-minute time frame, xBrat algo, this 5-star was hot snot. Okay. We came down. You're not going to take that 5-star buy here at 10 o'clock because we're going into resistance. Comes back up through this zone, test this zone, 5-star buy, boom, all the way up to the big 15-minute and 30-minute and 60-minute zones. Yeah, really, really strong. Okay. And that's me just plonking it on 3-minute Heikin-Ashi, because we use Heikin-Ashi with the xBrat algo, and there's enough risk reward there. So if I just put the risk reward on, not telling any fibs, we go here, here, you know, we're 1-to-1 to the very short term resistance, but I'm more interested in this main one here, and there it goes all the way up to that point there. Very, very strong. Before I go, anybody got any questions on the Guardian zones? Remember, they are there to stop you getting into trouble. Okay. This 6-star buy here, for example, at 812 pre-market was hot snot. Again, you don't take the 6-star short because you're going into support. TradingView, probably not going to happen, George. I'm going to be honest. TradingView cannot cope with the logic that this requires. Okay, we've been trying. It just doesn't work right now. Okay, it's got to take a rethink. NinjaTrader works because it's automated. Remember, if a zone is not tested, it will be taken away. If a zone is tested on multiple occasions within a certain percentage, it adds a new zone. So it's constantly live. TradingView cannot cope with that logic, I'm afraid. Okay. It's taken 8 months to develop for NinjaTrader. It could take another 8 months to do the same thing on TradingView. And TradingView is a great platform, but the code that's used is very basic. And how can I describe it? There's a complex logic calculations that actually happen live every single candle, and TradingView simply cannot cope with that. This is why we are looking into putting together an education package for those with Think or Swim, those with Interactive Broker, all that sort of thing that can connect to NinjaTrader through API and use the zones on there. So the data for the zones, it's a combination of tick and bar close, purely because it works on tick charts, Unirenko, any type of chart. So there's a lot of calculations in there, Wilbur, to actually to the zone. So if I can go down to a 1 minute zone, for example, 1 minute time frame, it'll just recalculate there. But I think you've seen on some of the videos I've made recently, zones appear and disappear as I'm recording the video, which is pretty cool. And then I'm just going to go and show you how the membership works on the enterprise membership so you can understand. So again, we can actually take some of those off because they're not relevant to a 1 minute time frame. Okay, so we've taken everything off except for the 1 minute and the 15 minute. So the 1 minute is all these orange and the 15 minute is here. So this is where we are right now. When you put on a new indicator under the setup, yes, stocks can be put on there as well. I'll go through that in a second, Vic. When you put on a new indicator under setup, everything comes default. So even on xBrat here, it's on bar close. Okay. Whatever it says as default is what it should be. You should never change that, Wilbur. So let's go to a stock. I haven't got a lot of stock data, but I'm sure I can put it on for Apple. Go 5 minutes. Oh, hang on. I need data. Wait, bear with me. I need to switch that data on as well. Okay. Oh, it's loading now. Okay. Oh, only 188 bars loaded. So go to data series, go to bars 2001. Click apply. Oh, there was that's I mean, we're on the 5 minute chart. Let's take the weekly zone off for a start. But look at this coming out of the daily yesterday. Short all the way down to the next daily support. Phenomenal, that is. Okay. So yeah, look, I mean, today we've opened, we've come back down, and we've gone up to test the daily zone. We can switch the daily zone off if you wish. You can see that a little better, but that's where we are. And if we went to go up to, say, the 30 minute, so if you were swing trading, you can actually see the weekly zones in there as well. You can switch them off, you can switch the dailies off, and then that's where you are right now. Okay. So yes, it works on stocks as well. Okay. Any more questions on the Guardian zones? I think Amazon was really cool actually for day trading. I did a video on that recently. Yeah, it works on FX as well. We'll do an example on that very, very soon. Let's take the weekly, the daily off. Let's put the previous zones on so you can see them. So on the toggle up here, you can put previous zones as well, so you can see how well it performed between the zones as well. Amazon's good today. Let's just put the daily on just to see where we are. You see, when we're 5 minutes on Amazon, look, we're in a daily zone. Okay, it's not really going to help us trade that today, so we can switch that off. We can see that today we shorted. We were not going to take that short because we're going into support from here. Look, touched again. What we're really interested in, when it finds and it comes and we get the long. Okay, so FX for sure, forex. Let's go to GBP USD. Ooh, let's get rid of some of those. Weekly, daily, 60 minute, even the 30 minute, that clears it up for us. Okay. We need to be on Heikin-Ashi if we're using, I tell you what, let's put on roller coaster. There we go. Look at this when it breaks through this 15-minute zone. Boom, all the way down. Okay. So again, look, guys, you take the 6-star sell because there's lots of fresh air down to the support. You don't take the 4 and the 5-star buy because you're going into that resistance. The same with this 6-star. Look, hits the resistance, come back down again. Okay, really, really strong. Kurt, what sort of time frame do you use, and what indicator do you use for forex? Just so we can have a look properly. Stuff on water. Yeah, so just to answer while Kurt is letting me know what he trades timeframes wise and stuff. The multi-broker license through API, you can connect your TOS account. So that means you can trade from your NinjaTrader. It sends the order to your TOS account. Okay. And then if there are other orders like trading stops and things that you adjust and all that sort of stuff, those orders go through the API. No problem. So Kurt, you still there? I don't know what FX you trade, what time frame, and what indicators you use. So if you just let me know, and I can have a look. I'm going to add the roller coaster anyway, where I can find it. No, I'm going to add the V-wap because we're going to talk about that next. The V-wap Predator. I'm going to take off the manager. I'm going to take off the xBrat algo. I'm going to click apply. Oh, you swing. Okay. So I'm just going to take off the weekly, the daily, and the 60-minute. I'm even going to take the 30-minute off just to clear up. There we go. So this is the V-wap Predator. That V-wap Predator actually gave the sell signal here that broke through the 15-minute zone, and that was the trade. That was the trade of the day. So this is on EST time. So this was actually just before the European Open, these signals here on the V-wap Predator. We're going to look at the trading view version of that soon, but just wanted to show you, we got some signal candles here, don't short into support, but we got this signal candle here, and then that was the short there all the way down. Probably, yes, Vic. I've not thought of that, but I would, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. So V-wap Predator is a great tool. It is for day trading and scalping only, not for swing trading. Okay, really, really important. And remember, a lot of moves on forex is during the European morning, not necessarily, and that's probably why Kurt swings them as well. So, you know, you got to be very, very careful with this, with the V-wap. That's because V-wap, some brokerages offer volume, okay, Kurt, to forex. So, for example, you get volume data for forex on NinjaTrader, okay? So with VWAP, you need volume. Plus also then we use a lot of logic in the VWAP Predator for accumulation or distribution candles. We then look at higher than average volume, low and average volume, and all that sort of thing. So as long as you've got data feed from your FX broker, you will get the VWAP Predator working. Yeah, and to be honest, the data is not very expensive for forex on NinjaTrader anyway. Plus, also the VWAP is on TradingView, where you can connect lots of different brokers as well. So that's really cool. So what I wanted to do was just come out. I want to bring over, show you what happens in the enterprise membership for the automated strategy builders. So the current XML files. So we got 6E, CL, MCL range breakout, and MES xBrat algo. So you would download this file here, download anyway. Okay. So that's in my downloads folder. I then click on here I'm going to copy that. And then this is probably the most complicated bit, really. You've got to go and put it in your template files. So you're going to go to NinjaTrader, NinjaTrader 8. I'm going to go to templates. This is all on a video anyway. I'm going to go to strategy. I'm going to go to breakout, and I'm going to right click and paste in there. Okay, so that's a CL range breakout, 10 minutes, 2023 version 1. Okay, so now when I'm on my chart, I'm going to go to CL. I'm on the 10-minute time frame. So I've got the range breakout loaded up already. So I'm going to go to strategies. I'm going to go to template. I'm going to go to load. And you can see we do a lot of work on these. So CL range breakout, 10 minutes, 2023 version 1. I'm going to load that up. Click enable. And that's the automated trading strategy loaded up. Okay. So that will trade at certain times of the day. So where you see the gray, it doesn't trade. It doesn't take orders. It only takes orders in the optimized portions of time. And you just let it run for the day. Okay. If we right click and look at strategy performance, and I think it's for the last 60 days. What are we on there? Yeah, last 60 days. Okay. $5,000 profits in 60 days, one contract. Profit factor 5.29. Okay, which is phenomenal. Institutional traders, and I know because I was one of them, anything over 1.6, 1.76 for a profit factor is phenomenal. 5.29 is unbelievable. But look, in 60 days, only 14 trades. Okay. You'd run this, you'd run the MES, xBrat, algo, and the other ones as well, because it only takes the trades that are potentially the winners. Yeah. We still get losers. So we get 10 winners, 4 losers, 71% win rate, average trade $356, average winning trade $616, average losing trade $290. Your max drawdown $717. So when we go to the trades, more likely or not, there's a few losing trades altogether there, you see, and that's what the drawdown is with that combined altogether. But look, the next trade, $694. Okay, so again, I mean, this was a $2,000 trade. Okay, let's go and find that trade. Actually, that must be a max profit. Where are we with the max profits? Oh, I think that was it there. Yeah, that was a big winner. So we got very narrow range breakout, traded it all the way down to hit the max target. Really pretty cool, actually. If the range is too big, you won't trade. Okay. And this is why you only get 14 trades, because part of the optimization is to say, if the range is over X amount of ticks, the likelihood is it's going to lose. And that's how, when we do the strategies, that's another winner there. Well, I'm trying to see if there's a max profit one, actually. Where was it? There it is. That's the max profit one there. Look, see where it's blue? That hit the max profit for the day, $2,000 profit. So we had the oil pit open. It defined the range. It took the trade automatically, and it took the max profit during the New York Stock Exchange open. Okay. So again, it's about understanding. Yes, if you're a sophisticated trader, you can just go and subscribe to the range breakout. You can follow the bootcamp training and start to build your own automated strategies with the automated strategy builder. So in the back end, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, so when we look in here, it's about things like, do we use the opening trade? Do we use a straddle strategy? Do we use the reversal? Do we use continuation strategy? And then those strategies, the entry offset, stop loss offset, stop loss update. So when it goes through 10 ticks, for example, we put it at break even at 2 ticks. When it hits 25 ticks, we move the stop to 10 ticks. When it hits 50, we move it to 25. The target here is $70 for a continuation trade. We define the opens, so the oil and the New York Stock Exchange. We look at daily, the P&L protection for the max profit, the max loss per day. We look at what times of the day to trade and all that sort of thing. And then we can save it as a template. And that is your automated strategy. Hopefully, Vic, that makes sense to you. But again, it's quite daunting if you're not used to it. So I would suggest that subscribing to the enterprise membership where you get all three. And we build, Federico builds those strategy templates so you can run them. You get that constant communication through the WhatsApp group. And then obviously those files and everything's sort of checked on pretty much daily because he's basically working full time on that. So that's one. If we go to MES, what I'm going to do is just download the other one just to show you if I can find it. Okay, so let's download the MES. Let's download that one. Okay, let's go to my folder. I'm going to go to downloads, going to right click on MES, copy. I'm going to go up to Paul, to documents, to NinjaTrader 8. I'm going to go to templates. I'm going to go to strategy, and this is xBrat algo. And I'm going to right click and paste that into there. Okay, that's done. Bring that over. Oh, hang on. I don't think I've got xBrat algo running on this. Roller coaster, no. Sorry, guys. I've been updating my system and I don't think xBrat algo auto trader strategy is on there. No. No, that's not it. Sorry, guys, can't show you that one because I've been updating my system. But the final one I want to talk about is the roller coaster. So this is really for scalping, and this is what we call semi-automated. So once you've done your optimization, and I've just showed you the copper for the last 2 days was winner, winner, tofu dinner. It was fantastic. Yeah, okay. But even though we are on a very fast time frame and we've optimized it to say, yes, between 9 and 11:45 a.m., it's winning. Yeah. We also need to be aware of the support and resistance zones. So, for example, here at 9:22, we take the trade. It's a break even. It comes back up, okay? And at this point here, we say to ourselves, if this puts a long order on, I'm going to go into that resistance. So what I do is I just click and I disable the longs. Okay. So although it's an automated strategy builder and it's an automated trader, when you're scalping, you've got to have this with a roller coaster. You've got to have the guardian zones on there because they will keep you out of trouble. So we talk through this now. We have a long here. There's lots of fresh air. We leave it enabled. It takes the long. It comes back up. It tests this resistance. Okay. If we get I mean, to be honest, it takes quite a bit to get that short, and it's right in that support zone. And, by the time we enter, we're below it, and it's a good trade. But now once it comes back down here, we say to ourselves, right, this is turning around. If we get along, we haven't got a great deal of risk reward to that resistance, disable. Okay. Comes down further, we say to ourselves now, actually, if there is a long, it's going to go well. We've got some fresh air. Enable. That's it. We get a short. we're okay, we've got fresh air, we let it go. We get along, we're okay, fresh air, we let it go. Comes to the top here, we say to ourselves, if we get a short here, have we got enough risk reward? Yes, there we go. Okay. We get a long here, it fails. And this is where the mentality of this really comes in. Okay. You will get some losing trades, but we've just had some massive winning trades. Yeah. We get along here, lots of fresh air, it fails. It comes back down to test this support. And this is where you're not hovering and saying, oh, I'm going to disable longs. I've just lost one. I'm out. I can't do this anymore. I can't take the stress. I need a third coffee of the day. Yeah. You leave it because it's testing the support from the 15-minute time frame while you're on this scalping time frame for the second time. Leave the long on. Okay. But what you say to yourself is, once you're in this long trade, even if that turns around, I don't want to short into support. Let's disable shorts. Okay. We're moving along. We haven't moved high enough here. Disable short. The shorts are still disabled. Longs will be good. I'm fine with that. Long is good. It's a break even. Short, I'm still not interested in shorts. It's got to come up here to 3.75 before I'm interested in a short. I'll leave them disabled. Long, I'm fine with longs because we're testing this support all the time. Let it go. I'm not interested in shorts. Okay. And all of a sudden it stops trading because the gray is there from your optimization. So with this scalping with roller coaster, it is hot, but you need to, if you are a sophisticated trader and a dedicated trader and you think, wow, HG, last 2 days, $3,000, love it. Yeah. At the end of today, you have to re-optimize. Okay. Don't let it go any more than 2 days. The re-optimization might slightly change the time of the day that you're trading slightly, or after the last 2 days have been really good, it may leave it as is, but you still need to go through the process that we teach in the boot camp. And then tomorrow you'll be on your computer before this period of time here, 9 a.m., and you'll see where your support and resistance zones are from the Guardian zones. And then you will be able to make the decision to enable and disable and everything like that. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Not that I'm not going to make you a millionaire overnight. It's impossible. Okay. All we can do is take complex trading strategies and try and give you a head start and give you the rules to follow. The Guardian zones, no matter what you're trading, automated trading strategies, xBrat algo, Elliott wave, it doesn't matter. Those are there to protect you. Okay. And though the logic involved in that will add new ones and then take old ones away that are no longer relevant. And that's the important thing. It's something that a trader, when they're in front of their computer trading, a lot of the times does not do. Okay. This one's just been added here. Look at that. It's touched it to the tick 3 times. That's why it's so thin. Okay. Any questions on the automated strategy builders? We've got 10 minutes left. So I wanted to go through the V-wap predator. Okay, let's just move that across out of the way. Going to open, where's trading view? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. We've been on NinjaTrader all night, so I just wanted to go to trading view, okay, to go through the V-wap predator. Now, I am very proud of this, guys, because you know my logic in understanding behavior with both price action and volume. Which indicators do you like to use with Unirenko with? So Unirenko is mainly roller coaster. Okay, that's about it, Wilbur. Hi, Mehmet. So my whole trading career has been around understanding behavior. So that's price action and volume. And with volume, we have a lot. Thanks, Vic. A lot of things to think about. We talk about distribution candle. So a distribution candle has more volume than the previous candle, and it's a down candle. We look at average volume. Is it greater or lower than average volume? And then we got to look at it on the zones wise. So when we look at these zones, so on the V-wap predator, the V-wap itself is this blue dotted line. And then we've got these bullish zones and bearish zones, and they're fib extensions, if you like, of this V-wap. So there's a massive criteria for a buy or a sell signal. For a start, you won't get a buy signal in the bearish zones. You'll only get a sell signal. You'll only get a buy signal in the bullish zones. But there's a lot that's got to happen to give you that buy signal. Okay, so one of the things is that it has to cross from one zone to the other. So it opens in one, closes in another zone. It has to, in a buy situation, it has to be an accumulation candle. It has to have higher than average volume. And again, software works that out. So in this case here, we open here, we close here. It has more volume than the previous candle. How do we know? Because my logic has already worked that out. Actually has higher than average volume. Therefore, we have a buy signal on copper futures. I'm not going to put support and resistance zone in there. We go one tick above, we go long, and we use the manager, which is already built into this, to actually manage the trade here. We then start to come down, then we get a sell signal here. Okay. We go short one below there. We use the manager ribbon all the way down to here. Okay. For those sophisticated traders, why not add another contract here? Another contract here. Another contract here. Why not? We are getting some bloody momentum here. I wouldn't advise any more than 3 or 4. Okay. And then when it comes back out, we take the profit. Okay. That simple. Right now, this is where we are with copper. We're actually at the V-wap. Okay. So there could be another signal coming. I don't know. Could be. Gold, again, this is Euro FX futures, but again, you can use for forex as well. Let's just put forex on there. Let's put I don't know, Euro Japanese yen. Wow. Okay. Winner, winner, chicken bloody dinner. Okay. So this trade here from this morning is all the way up there now. Okay. But if you're a lazy so-and-so in America and doesn't want to get up, this is 0700 hours EST. We get a great signal here. Look at this. I'm just going to draw this in here. This is on a NinjaTrader, that would be in orange there. 1, 2, 3, 4 tests. That's the zone just there. Okay. So sensibly, your entry for that would be just above the zone there. 138,664, and you're still in this trade right now. Okay, there's the entry. The ribbon is still green. This is a monster trade. Okay, whatever that is, 201 pips. Wow. Okay. I don't know if you're still there, FX trader. Kurt, but that is a monster trade on Euro Japanese yen today, just using the V-wap predator, and it's still going. Okay, how would you manage this trade? Very, very simply is when you have small pullbacks like this and we get a contraction just here, 2 things to look at. The higher the contraction is there, and the low is there. So when you're getting this move, once it breaks out of that move here, just adjust your stop below that move. Okay. Because if it comes and breaks this, this sort of zone here, it will it will come down quickly. So understanding that behavior, and this is a lot of the things that we started to do with the apprenticeship. We're on the first week now. I've already programmed in everything up to week 38 or something like that. It's just very, very, they've done a lot. But again, it's about understanding this behavior here and saying that's a good place to put my trading stock right now. But this is still going. That is phenomenal. Again, stocks here, Amazon. Today, that buy signal's not bad. We're about break even. You don't take signals in the first 15 minutes when you're day trading stocks. Gold futures today, how's that coat? Phenomenal. Okay, really, really good. This trade, this is the gold pit open for Europe here. Okay, so how would we trade this? Okay, again, serious gold traders should be trading the European gold pit open. So we have a short-term resistance here. So we get a buy signal at this point here. We're not going to go long until we get above that. Okay, and then this actually, the ribbon stays green until that point there. So this trade from the European gold pit open is worth 115 ticks, so $1,150. Zones are built in. Not the support and resistance zones, obviously, but all of these fib zones for the VWAP, the buy signals, everything, that's me just switching it on and off right now. So if I just switch that off, okay, that's a normal chart. Put that on. There you go. And it's live. And there's some great trades. Yeah. Remember, it's for day trading and scalping only. So you can use it on 3 minute, 1 minute, whatever you want to do. Just be aware of recent support and resistance. Again, if you're trading gold, the best time to trade it is during European morning. I'm being very honest. We could change that to anything, really. Let's go to futures. Let's go to NASDAQ. I don't like trading NASDAQ personally. This is the 3 minute. Let's go a little bit higher than that. We need 5 minute, really. Well, it's not a bad trade. That's not, I mean, NASDAQ is something I never like to trade very often, I honestly. So one of the things you would be looking at with this, to be honest, NASDAQ should be on a 10-15 minute time frame, is you need to understand where market opens, if there's any data. Today was FOMC, so you would not trade indexes today. Okay. When you get FOMC, take the day off. I can just plainly say that right now. It's, oh my Lord. I'm just looking at oil here. Let's go to 5 minute. This oil trade here from, where's that? That's European there. Did that trigger? Yeah, it went down to there. That was worth 76 ticks. This is one I'm more interested in after the European, after the oil pit open. This is hot snot, this one. Okay, yeah, 2 signals to go short here. That was worth 100 ticks. That was a $1,000 trade on the V-wap Predator. Oil works very well, I could see with that. Let's have a look at other days. Oh no, that was night time. Oh, this was a Sunday, that's why. What time is that? 11:15. There's the oil pit open. Nice short there. Nice short there. Very good. Yeah, like it. Buy signal here during the Asian session. Very good. These are the hot snot ones, guys. Okay, so They are fantastic when they cross from one zone to the other, but when you cross from bearish through over the V-wap to bullish, and you get a buy, when they happen, buy or sell, they're very, very good. This sell signal is phenomenal here. Again, buy signals here, extremely good. Look at this one. Whew. That goes all the way into the close. That is worth 118 ticks, $1,180. This one here, again, this is the hot one, going from the bearish through the V-wap to the bullish. That was worth around about 60 bucks as well, 600 bucks, sorry. Yeah. Oil, very good V-wap predator. So any questions before I go, guys? We've covered the Guardian zones for NinjaTrader, which are a must. And again, if you've got interactive brokers, TD Ameritrade, lots of other brokers, you can connect to the NinjaTrader through API and use that. The V-wap predator is available for NinjaTrader and TradingView. And then we looked at the automated strategy builders as well. So any questions on those before I go? Speak now. Oh, I really like oil on here. I'm not going to get to trade this week. I might get to trade tomorrow. I'm going to have a look at oil tomorrow on this. I traded yesterday, made some good money yesterday. I'd shared that on the Discord group. I've not had a chance today. I was playing golf and then I've had meetings since I came back and I've had this, so no trading today. Any questions, guys, before I go? Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Wilbur. Okay, guys. Cheers, George. I'm going to stop everything now. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you next month. But I will be in Dubai then, because I'm in Dubai now until May. Yes, see you on Saturday. Not this Saturday, Wilbur. It's Saturday the 14th is the live training session. There isn't one this Saturday. Cheers, Martha.